Hello and welcome to Pillars of Wealth Creation, where we talk about creating financial success with a special focus on business and real estate. I'm your host, Todd Dexheimer. Now, let's get to it. So I was just at William O'Brien State Park. State Park pretty close to our house, but it was our first time since the kids have gone back to school that we have taken advantage of the situation we're in, which is a lot of online learning. And we actually purposefully chose to do more homeschool type online learning versus sending our kids to school to be able to take advantage of this. So we went camping on Sunday, just got back, went for 4 days and enjoyed ourselves. We were able to both get schoolwork done, get work done myself, and yet still enjoy some hiking, enjoy just spending time with each other, hanging out. It was great. It was just a kind of a learning opportunity for us to see how we could go camping and still be productive at the same time, yet be able to live a lifestyle that we want to live more. And so it was just this kind of like a mini clip into, okay, can we do this and how do we do it? And it was enjoyable. It was some learning to try to see how we can juggle everything, but it was good. And so trying to live that life, and it allowed me some time also to reflect, to think about where my business is, where I want it to go, and what's important in life today with kids, with younger kids, and making sure we're spending quality time with our family, and that's really important. I had a conversation actually with somebody today, and he talked about somebody he worked for who didn't necessarily spend the time he needed to with his family. He was worried too much about building a business, worried about attending business meetings, worried about that type of thing, instead of attending the kids' play or sporting events or things like that. So it just allows you to take some time and to reflect and really think, okay, what's important in my life? And for me, at this season of my life, it's my kids, it's my family, it's being able to really spend that time that goes crazy fast. And obviously you hear it and it's like, never really believed it until you start experiencing it. All of a sudden your kids are halfway through their time with you, at least at home full time, right? Likely my kids will do something after high school and go somewhere else, and they're not going to be at home full time. And so you got to take advantage of it. And that's allowed me, just this week and really over the last several months, it has allowed me to really reflect on that and realize that I want to spend that time. I want to be there for them. So there's going to be a lot more of the traveling. There's going to be a lot more of just enjoying time and spending it with my kids, with my family. And so if you're out there and you're starting your entrepreneur journey, or you're in your entrepreneur journey and it's all about the hustle, that's great, but make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons, and make sure that you do realize what you're doing and set it up right so it's not something you have to do all the time, every day, because you're going to miss out and you're going to get to that point where the kids, the family, it moves on without you. And that's not what you want. That's not what I want, at least. And so I've hustled, and I still hustle. I still hustle a lot. I spend a lot of time on work, on my business. But I try to make sure I cut out and carve out high quality time with my kids and my wife as well, so they can enjoy the journey with me. Just reflect on where you're at if you're in that spot where, man, you're just hustle. You're just hustling all day, every day. He said, that's great. And I spent a lot of time hustling. I spent a lot of time trying to improve and grow my business. At the same time, carve it out. Make sure you're spending time with the people that are important to you. Make sure you're spending time with that family, and growing those relationships, and not just hustling, not just being worried about what your career looks like or what your financial aspect looks like. Worry about the whole self, right? So that's my that's my reflections, that's my thoughts. Just been enjoying the time with the kids. And hey, by the way, we've got the North Star Real Estate Conference, and I really want you to join us. It's going to be an experience. It's going to be a lot of fun. And look at it, there's a lot of virtual events. I get that out there. So there's a lot to choose from. So you might be going, well, what separates the North Star Real Estate Conference from every other conference? And one of the things is the experience that you're going to get. And one of the things is that we're setting up for networking, for really getting to know each other, not just listening to a webinar or essentially listening to a podcast. That's not the goal. The goal is to provide awesome education. We've got some amazing speakers. Check out our website, nreconference.com, and you can see some of the speakers on there. We've got a ton of knowledge coming to the table, and they're going to provide you a ton of value. But beyond that, we've got some amazing networking that's going to take place. I'm all about people doing business with each other. I'm all about having relationships that work, that both people involved, or maybe there's many people involved, can actually progress forward. And that's what the North Star Real Estate Conference is set up to do, right? Is to help everybody achieve at a high level. And that's really what I think is important, and that's why I've set up the North Star Real Estate Conference. That's why I've set up my coaching mastermind groups and set it up the way I have, because we can learn individually, we can learn one-on-one, and that's great, but I think it's more important to learn together, to learn as a group, and to grow together and grow as a group, and to be able to lean on each other, partner with each other, and surround ourselves with like-minded people. And so join us at the North Star Real Estate Conference, October 22nd, 23rd, online, virtually, and get your ticket, nreconference.com, promo code DEX, D-E-X. I will see you there. I'm looking forward to it. It's coming soon, man, so get your ticket now. Don't wait. We want to see you. We want to see you there. We want to have fun, and we want to get to know you, too.